Hello. How is it going? I'm actually just finished off a inspection for a rental property. So alongside my interiors, my products, I also do property inspections, which I really enjoy because I'm mainly focused in the residential market of doing clients' home. It's nice to see what goes on the rental side. So yeah, I thought I'd just give you a sneak peek. This is actually a gorgeous rental because it faces a common, Streatham Common, and it's just got this expansiveness of greenery, which feels quite relaxing in this space, which is always good in any home. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Hello. We are on site number 2 and the progress has gone rapidly, which I'm incredibly excited for. So as you see, we are in the kitchen aspect. So this was a complete renovation, completely wanted to start again. So this is a galley style kitchen, it's quite long. So we wanted to maximize the use of storage as much as possible. So just out of camera shot there was a table and a radiator, so it wasn't really maximizing the use of space. I'm gonna put in some before pictures so you can have a look of what it was looking like. And because this is a bungalow style apartment, it can come across quite dark. So although we've got these gorgeous cupboards over this side, on this side we're going to keep it nice and open for some open shelving to put decorative accessories and to keep it quite light and fresh. And what I'm really excited to see is that on the walls we are going for a really vibrant green, which is picking up the hues from the tiles as well as the outdoor, connecting with nature, which is really important when you have your space. So that's going to look really stunning. And I was just speaking to the client today and I realized mid-project that I think it'd be best to change the socket so it kind of falls in line with the rest of the design. But so far, I'm really happy. It really capitalizes on the use of space. And although it's a smaller kitchen, you still feel like you've got that openness, which I think is so important, especially when designing in London. I'm sure you have similar issues in New York as well. So you really want to maximize your use of space. For the finishes, we've gone for a chrome tap, which initially I wasn't really too keen on the chrome, but now it's in, it does look great. What's also great is the guys have covered the work surface in preparation to paint and sand. So you'll have to see that later on down the line. But the tiles are absolutely, for me, the tiles are what makes the space, coupled with the neutral finish, and then you've got the nice kind of a laminate speckles also on the worktop. So it's very important to keep that cohesive design together when you're creating a space. So in terms of lighting, we're going to go for an industrial style gunmetal finish with drop pendants, which will also add a bit of brightness and make it feel really nice and kind of vibrant in here, which is really exciting. So yes, I'm incredibly happy with the progress. I can't wait to share more with you. Now the bathroom is where the fun really comes alive. I love it. It's like it's really vibrant and colourful, but also very relaxing is what the intention of the design I was trying to go for. So the clients really like bold, vibrant colours, which is very rare. So I was very excited to play with this. So we've got the bathroom area tiles in this nice burnt orange, and what I like is the surface is quite textured. So I don't know if you can see here, so you've got that like ribbed effect, and what's nice is when you continuously oscillate that around, it creates its own pattern, which is lovely. So we're going to have that from the doorway all the way wrapped around to define the bath area. Here we've got the towel rail, which is in a black anthracite finish. Now, originally in this bathroom, the towel rail was actually next to the window, which was not practical because it's like as soon as you come out the bath, you're like, boom, hit with the towel rail, which wasn't ideal. So that's the first thing. We've continued the finish of chrome and gone for chrome on the taps in here as well. The bathtub is in, which is great. The client wanted like a filtration system, which we're going to trial out. Because of their pump system that we have, we're not going to know whether it works until towards the end. So there's a couple of options I'm going to play with, which I might talk about later on down the line. And then we've got a wall hung basin with a gorgeous terracotta kind of teal basin. The client was very adamant that they wanted a colourful basin, so I did my best, and ironically, well, not ironically, intentionally, it came together and matched the walls. It's not in yet, but that's another gorgeous feature. That's also got like a speckled finish, and then the drawer for more storage. Notice I keep mentioning storage in this space. Like I said, we really want to maximize the use of storage in that space because it's a smaller footprint. You really want to make it look and feel good, but make sure you're utilizing the space. Now, just off camera behind you, there's going to be a cabinet which is mirrored, more storage. And then where I'm standing, we're going to have a small laundry basket just to put obviously laundry. Whilst you're in the bath, you might want to settle your things there. Yeah, so it's looking great. We've got chrome integrated flush, which is awesome. And then we're going to have some black hooks as well. So the doors have been taken out because the doors have going to be replaced, which we've actually got on the side. But the doors, I've been told by the builder, gets put in last because they have to trim the floors when they put that in. And I think for the frames, I'll probably go for like a white finish just to, you know, keep that nice matte look. And then for the skirting, I'm going to go for a vibrant orange, which is really nice to kind of pull back into the tiles. So we actually run out of tiles. So we estimated out of tiles, but then halfway through realized we wasn't going to get enough. So we're waiting for the new dispatch. Similar to here, we had to get additional tiles because I wanted the floor to like finish and go up onto the bathtub. So there'll be tiles here as well. So it's got that nice neutral finish, but yes, it's looking very exciting. And then in the bathroom area, we're going to have 3 spots of light rather than the singular. Remember I said before, I really want to maximize the use of light in the space. So yeah, and what is really nice, now I'm continuously learning on jobs, which I absolutely love, on my mind, especially with bathrooms on these projects. I feel like I'm a bathroom specialist. Like honestly, I've been taught so many things by the builders, and the level of details, like little things like grout color makes a huge difference. Trim makes a huge difference. It's just those little details that really elevates it from an okay design to a gorgeous design, and that's what we're continually striving for. And I've been blessed. I've got an amazing team that I work with builders, so really happy. I don't even have to check anything too much because they know the standard and they know what they're doing, so I don't have to worry too much. But I'm always on site in case there's any issues, and most of the time I'm just trying to organize and project manage as I go along, which is also cool. I'll also show you when I'm referring to the trim, like the importance of the detail and why that's such a thing. And actually, whilst we're at it, rather than show you the trim, I'm going to talk about the grouting that I was talking about. So online images always look different. Obviously, if you have the designer eye and you've been working in industry for a while, you know what works and what doesn't. But in terms of the grouting, luckily they do sample finishes. Now, for example, this one here online was called Lime. Now, to me online, it didn't look like lime. Thankfully, my builder picked up a sample, and when the sample came, because I was either going to go really bold with the grouting, or I was going to go for white, but I feel white gets dirt quickly and everyone does white. I wanted something that will kind of bring it together. So this is going to be the grouting in between the tiles, just so you have some sort of semblance of what I'm referring to. So it's that kind of vibe. So it neutralizes, and it wouldn't be as hard to maintain like a white grout tile would be.